Swear. Swear. Check, check.
Check.
Check, check.
Check.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. But today, two AFC teams set to do battle. It should be a good one, as it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the Baltimore Ravens. Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return.
When we spent our time talking to the coaches prior to the game, they emphasized that they wanted a quick start to begin things. Most of the time you think about that on the offensive side of the ball, but in this case, it's the special teams that provide that quick start.
Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. A solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Here's Jackson to throw. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And Andrews going to have a Ravens first down as he'll get this down to the 47-yard line.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make second down pretty tough. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. Now he'll tuck this and run. And this throw incomplete.
How did I not intercept that?
All over him that time, and it's going to lead to
Yeah.
down.
Well, that's absolutely going to fire this defense up. They made it their mission to deny that completion, and they came through with a nice hit and knocked it incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now it's Jackson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 33. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now. Down at the 33. Back to the ground now. It's Henry. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Browns' 32-yard line.
Jackson. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. 23 yards, the final tally.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early first
I don't know
and
how I didn't
goal.
get that.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal. They'll try to run for it with Henry. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
Here's where we need to see some tenacity from this defense because they've been pushed right down the field on this opening drive. They've got to find some way to push back, and that's a good first step.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Ravens get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Well, that was all Lamar Jackson all the time on that drive, both through the air and in the end with the touchdown run.
Yeah, how about him doing things a little bit on the reverse side there, Brandon, because he softened them up throwing the football and opened up the running lanes. And when he gets a little bit of a sliver, he's gone. And that's exactly what he did there.
Now after the touchdown, Loop back out to kick this one away.
Get them all, bust out the backside.
Sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Looking to put a drive together.
70 Ranger. Ready? Nice Viking, 18. Ready?
They'll run it. Here's the rookie from Ohio State. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Browns first
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
42-yard line.
The start of the second quarter, and it's the Browns in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Cup 19. Cup 19. Let's go. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
To throw is Sanders. There's a short one caught by Fannin. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
A gain of 9.
He's a rookie, and you don't want to get hung up on the word potential. But when you see him make catches like that, you keep thinking to yourself, he's good now. He's got a chance to be great with plenty of work.
Pass to 60. Pass to all 80. Ready, ready?
Now it's Judkins. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Here we go. Here we go.
From the gun, it's Sanders. Into the hands of Cedric Tillman. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 14 yards, and it's a Cleveland first down.
That's another Browns first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Now a handoff as they run left side. And he is
Damn.
met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. They've got 2nd and 12 from the 36. Once again, Judkins. It gets them a little over half of what they needed. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 5.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And he is going to have the Browns 1st down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7. Creeping up on a minute to play in this 1st half. Out of the gun here, Sanders. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up 1st and goal.
I know that rookie quarterbacks have to earn veteran receivers' trust. Maybe we saw that on that play with that type of effort, huh?
Yeah, helping out the rook with a heck of a catch. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
Throwing, Sanders. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And a quick throw here, that's complete. They're able to hold him to 3 there, and that leads to a 4th and goal.
A gain of 3 yards.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And his kick is good. And that will do it for this 1st half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
The Browns going to see the football first, but they trail here as we resume play on EA Sports. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. He's past the 30. He will score. Touchdown, Cleveland.
That's right.
And people still trying to get back to their seats from the concession stand here. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. He's past the 30. He will score. Touchdown,
Right now,
Cleveland.
they're bummed out that they missed that big return to start this half.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they find themselves down on the scoreboard following the field goal a moment ago.
And I think even though they trail in the game now, I would consider that a win for their defense, and that's probably what they're telling the offense when they get to the bench. Hey, the onus is on you guys now. Get back out there and get us the lead back.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
At the 28-yard line.
To throw is Jackson. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Myles Garrett. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
Oh my God, he's wide fucking open.
That's complete. Down the left sideline. Hopkins. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins. An 80-yard touchdown.
How is he so wide open?
The Ravens have retaken a 3rd quarter lead. I know this this defense knew it coming into the game, Charles.
God.
And they know it even more now. DeAndre Hopkins is a tough cover.
And anytime you see him out there and there's less than double or triple teaming him, take a shot with it. Just what you're talking about. If he's such a tough cover, one guy's not going to get it done. Throw the ball out there. Let him go get it.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. On first down, here's Judkins. And across midfield, he goes into Raven territory. Travis Jones makes a tackle. Now 2nd and 5.
Second and 5.
19, Tiger, 19.
On the handoff, this is Judkins. And some room to maneuver. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. 40 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that
Keep
gives him a little
fucking leaving it wide open.
especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to the...
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Quinshon Judkins, 29
Sometimes
yards.
this game is about patience,
And
isn't
the
it?
Browns
Has had the game he expected, but that run
Bro.
there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that
Keep
gives him a little
fucking
juice to
leaving it
show that
wide
he's
open.
especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to the...
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
First and 10. At their own 24-yard line.
Ah, fuck.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time I look and repeat that, Charles's defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
God damn it.
That one into the hands of Flowers. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he's going to be out of bounds.
All right, I can't do that no more.
All the way down inside the 20-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 56 yards. 3 quarters in the books. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Baltimore. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Running from the gun with Henry. Pushes him aside at the 10. Well, the Ravens are going to have a 1st and goal as he's able to take this inside the 10 to the 8.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. They keep it with Henry on 1st down. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
And goal.
Well, that's a group that's well aware of what's going on the scoreboard right now. Excellent work by them to push them back. That defense, they want to make sure the worst they come out of this with is a field goal and a tie game.
Well, they'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Here's Jackson. He'll try and do this himself. This is caught. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Touchdown throw from Lamar Jackson. And the Ravens answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. But plenty of scoring here of late, and our lead changes hands now in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, they just gave up a touchdown on the other end, so they knew that with time getting short, they had to put something together here, and they were able to do so and retake the lead right back.
Browns 17.
Now after the touchdown, Luke
Should have ran
back out to kick this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. This is 1st and 10. To throw now, here's Sanders. And the comeback may stall out. It's intercepted. Picked off by Malachi Starks. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
Fuck.
The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
Now Jackson taps this forward, jet sweep. Now a timeout coming in here defensively as they stop it before the 2-minute warning with 2:09 to go in the game. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Play action. It's Jackson. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Rashad Bateman. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Ravens will add to their 4th quarter lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 11.
Ravens 28. Browns 17.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Come on. 60 biceps.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Now he's free at the 35. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. So a 4th quarter pick 6 here, and that one might put this game out of reach, CD.
I certainly agree.
What's going on here? Come on.
We find ourselves at the stadium that played host to Super Bowl 52, the wondrous U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the Minnesota Vikings.
Ball first. Not bad. All right. Come on, Brownies.
The kicker, Will Riker,
Let's turn this franchise around. One Madden game at a time.
From downtown Minneapolis.
Oh, he kicked out of the stadium.
Will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Man, the last game. Threw that pick. God.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
76, ready? Hawk, 70, Hawk, take off.
On the ground, this is Quinshawn Judkins. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Just like that, it's a gain of 12 and a first down on their first play.
That's good for a Browns first down. A gain of 12. First down, Browns.
They'll stay on the ground with Judkins. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Absolutely no trouble moving the ball on the ground in the first 2 plays from scrimmage.
Absolutely. You know what I really like? Same guy carrying the ball in both plays, and what drives me crazy is when a back has a nice run, he taps his helmet to go out of the game. I would run the ball again and again and again because you've established really nice momentum, and now you're seeing the field really well. Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
Here's Sanders. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 29-yard line. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
A gain of 14. First down, Cleveland.
A give. Here's Judkins. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
There's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Ball at the 26, 2nd and 7. Sanders to throw. That's taken in by Bond. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 12-yard line. The rookie from Colorado on target with that throw. They've got a first down. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
60 Vikings, 60 Maverick, Mustang 19, Cup 19, Cup 19.
From the gun, it's Shador. And he's got it. Touchdown, Browns. Jerry Jeudy, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Browns will jump on.
60 Vikings, 60 Maverick, Mustang 19, Cup 19, Cup 19.
From the gun, it's Shador. And he's got it. Touchdown, Browns.
A little J.J. McCarthy action. Is that what I get to take care of here?
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
What are you doing here, X-Ray?
Special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
At their own 19-yard line.
looking to put a drive together. Here's McCarthy.
Damn it.
Open man is jammed.
Damn it!
Down the sideline he goes. Touchdown, Vikings.
God, you know how bad that sucks? Oh, that's my fault. Terrible defense. Terrible defense. Yeah. He's doing these slants. Last guy burned me on that too. I gotta quit that. All right, calm down. Offense went down the field. Defensive blunder. Get this back.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be second down. These two teams all tied after one. The start of the second quarter, and it's the Browns in control of the football. 2nd and 5. As they've got it as we resume action.
Come on.
A give up the middle, Jenkins. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurdle into him.
And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. 40 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Look at 19. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Sanders. Open man, that's Tillman. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Ready, set.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. They'll run from the gun. It's Jenkins. And down inside the 40 to about the 38.
Now that was an excellent run. And when you see that,
Touchdown.
you're seeing guys doing their job, and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you kind of hit the jackpot there.
So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard.
18 Rattler.
Now Sanders. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. 7 yards there and a first down.
A 7-yard
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
Back to throw now on first down. Wide open receiver complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
Boy, everything clicking on this drive. He's 4 for 4 now, and that throw, maybe the best of the bunch. This offense is really humming, and they pick up another first down.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Back to throw. Sanders. And it's caught. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. That'll bring up second and goal after the gain of 5. But he's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
Judkins going to be hit and met at the line of scrimmage. They get him down at the 3. Call it no gain that time, and now it's third and goal. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. A big play forthcoming. Here's third and goal.
Let's go.
Operating from the gun. Sanders. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown.
Touchdown.
A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Browns have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Extra point splits the uprights. And that makes the score 14-7.
Vikings 7.
So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
23-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Well, out of the locker rooms here they come. Their first drive of the third quarter. And Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one set up to be a very entertaining second half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went into half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really like. What do you say we use them to start the second half and get us going?
He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
A couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that could really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 49-yard line. McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
He gets it to Addison. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Addison will go in motion left. Looking for Addison again, and he's got him again. And they're going to have another 1st first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 31-yard line.
On the play.
They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10. On play action, McCarthy. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And this one too low.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Come 19! Come 19!
There go play action. Here's McCarthy. Oh, and that is incomplete.
That play call wasn't there for them against that coverage. So they're going to spin the dial now in their playbook and come up with one more shot at the marker to try and keep this series going.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
70 Lions! Panther 11! Panther 11!
Jefferson moving in motion left. McCarthy going to throw again. And that will be incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Hawks! 18! Pioneer!
Going for it. Here's McCarthy. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. And the Browns are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And their defense just helped them out by getting the football back on the opening drive here in the 2nd half. And now can the offense follow through with points on their first possession?
And that's a big one for them because after the work the defense has done, they've got a chance here to open up this lead.
At the 33-yard line.
70 Timberwolves!
Judkins going to run it out of the gun. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
They'll try and run here with Judkins. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. 66 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. Well, after an interception, last thing you want to do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back. They avoided that.
Yeah, you definitely do not want to do that. I remember in college I played with a really big-time player on defense. We ended up getting an interception as we passed the offense coming out. He told him, if you don't take care of this football, you'll have to answer to me later. You definitely want to take care of it, pick up first downs.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target in the 2nd half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him, though. Find him. Find him.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Here we go. Set.
To throw is Sanders. And that is going to be incomplete. As he too much. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the 2nd half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Go.
Sanders now from the gun on 3rd down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the third quarter. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. It's the Browns football, and they've got the lead here as we start quarter number 4. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 27. To throw again, here's Sanders. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down. Throwing, Sanders. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the Vikings are right back in this football game.
Intercepted. The Vikings take over 1st and 10.
He was open over the top.
23-yard line.
God, man, I had that. All I had to do was run the ball. Be smart. Why was I throwing it? Run it. Damn it, man.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. The interception sets them up with an opportunity to erase this 4th quarter deficit. And this series could very well determine our outcome. And he'll get positive yardage there as he'll be touchdown.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Looking to throw, McCarthy. Drops it to Jones in the flat. 4 yards to pick up, 1st down.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the 1st down, and that's exactly what he did.
Jefferson going to go in motion right. McCarthy off the play fake. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Cougar 19.
Throwing is McCarthy. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Trying to get their tight end involved finally. That's the first time that they've looked his way. He's kind of been a forgotten man in this offensive scheme.
Yeah, it didn't look his way at all in the 1st half, and I'll bet you the offense coordinator made a note at the half and said, let's get him involved because he could be a big-time playmaker for us.
And now a tough spot here. This is 3rd and 10.
Past the 60. Past the 60. Drag him 60. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
To the air again, McCarthy.
Damn it, man.
So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Cowboy 80. 19 tight. 19
Here's McCarthy. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the fourth. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a
This is all
one-score
me.
game.
Can't believe I did this.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Now McCarthy. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion. So I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can. Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Back to throw.
Damn it.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. T.J. Hawkinson, 46 yards. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. The extra point, a vital one, and he gets it to go. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. This one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. Here's 1st and 10.
19. Get it? 19 Wyatt.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Pass caught. He's got Tillman. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
23 yards.
Here's 1st down.
The Browns, first down. It's a gain of 23 yards. First down.
Here's Sanders. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
Under 90 seconds to go. Here's 2nd and 10. Throw right side is going to be caught by Judy. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 30. He has been terrific today, hasn't he?
Yeah, absolutely. Run flawless 2-minute drill right here. This has been quarterbacking 101 with a flourish.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. Here's 1st and goal. An inside run with Jenkins. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal.
The 7-yard line.
They'll give it to Jenkins. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game. On 3rd down, here's Jenkins. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete
God
pass.
damn it.
That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Yeah, a couple open guys on that one.
Target. Now it's going to be third down. Vegas, Vegas! Ready to run! Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. Forced out wide. He'll try and get there on the ground.
And that's a great job defensively here on third down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
They'll indeed go. It's Williams. He will have the conversion.
I gotta quit running that fucking play. No shit. I need to quit running that fucking play.
From their own territory. What a play on fourth down. That goes for 58. What is that? Swift.
It's not pulling fucking forward.
Only a yard. Down to the 2.
Down at the 2-yard line. A pickup of 2 brings up second and goal.
The ball a little closer now. It is second and goal. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend. So give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
Williams to keep it on the zone read. And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's fourth and goal.
That third down stop, Mike, now changes the entire approach of this offense. You're thinking to yourself, all right, it's third down. Let's run it on up in there. If we don't score, we still have fourth down in our back pocket. But now the defense takes you back for a loss. So what do you do now?
And this is incomplete. They don't go for the field goal. Wind up trying to throw for the touchdown. They get nothing out of it on fourth and goal. Ready up. Get it. Liking 18. Sanders now to the air right away. And the pressure too great. He's sacked in the end zone. That's a safety. Well, that's certainly a way to break a 0-0 ball game. A safety, first points on the board, and the lead is now the bizarre score of 2-0.
Well, Mike, I don't think anybody had that on their bingo card. I mean, for a safety to be the first points of a ball game is pretty uncommon, but a great job there by the defense, capitalizing on the field position and coming away with the 2.
A throw downfield caught by Burton. And he will get into the end zone. Luther Burton. Touchdown Bears. Santos good on the extra point. And the Bears will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Unlock line! Unlock line! Tag! Cougar 19! Travel up! On the ground, it's Quinshawn Judkins. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Tremaine Edmonds on the tackle. 1-yard gain.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and 9. From the gun, it's Shador. That brought down up past the 45. Okay, so they come to the line for first down and 10. 19, 19. On the handoff, Judkins. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. From the 48-yard line, here's second and 9. Here we go. 970, Timberwolves. Again, it's Judkins. And to be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. Start of the second. Browns in control of the football as they've got it with first and 10. Out of the gun, it's Sanders. He'll get this complete to Jerry Jeudy. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
From the gun, it's Sanders. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
It's a short throw caught by Njoku. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches.
Come on, man. Whatever.
Nice job there making that happen. The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
First down was not very good. Here's second and goal. Panther 60, Panthers, Buffalo 18. From the shotgun, it's Sanders. That's over the middle.
I threw it right to him.
And the Bears are going to take possession.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it.
They try to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked by the former Bruin out of UCLA.
You know, Mike, we're seeing both these offenses come out here and play a little fast and loose in the passing game. The last two throws for each team, both resulting in an interception. Now, don't get me wrong. Neither of these secondaries is going to complain. They'll happily feast on those type of throws the rest of the game. But I get a sense on these next two drives, come out here, establish the run, go some ground and pound. Let's settle things down offensively and regroup for the rest of this game.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to Soldier Field. Following this. We'll go again from the 3. It is second and goal. To throw is Sanders. And he's in. Isaiah Bond. Touchdown, Browns. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball first and goal. And Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball, not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
In motion, it's Odunze. That'll be caught by DeAndre Swift. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 34-yard line.
On second down, it's Williams. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
3 yards to go.
They'll try to run for it. It's Swift.
Number 4, DeAndre Swift, the ball carrier, brought down at the 35-yard line. A gain of only a yard. It's
The
4th down.
punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. And taken in, and he's going to have it for first down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead. It works out for them.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They'll run. It's Swift. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
The tackle made by Shelby Harris. A 6-yard pickup.
They'll come up now for second down and 4.
43-yard line.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
That's good.
The Bears will use one of their timeouts here as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime. A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. Moving to his left. Williams hit, and he loses the football. And no turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession.
2nd and 13.
Well, fortunately for this quarterback, Mike, thanks to the alert play by one of his teammates, they're going to prevent this from being a turnover. It's just so hard as the quarterback. You're trying to keep your eyes downfield. You're trying to keep the plays alive. You have to feel the rush. You have to understand when that clock's going off. That ball either needs to come out or it certainly needs to be protected. He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. They're going for it. Here's Williams. He's going to look downfield once again. That's incomplete. Daring Hall on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down.
Ready? 19, 60 Eagles, 60, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Got 60, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
Now Shador on first down. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Johnson. And he'll be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Almost had
This
that.
is still anyone's ball game at this point. The difference is just 2 as we begin quarter number 3. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves. No. Ready, ready.
Drive starts with a run by Judkins. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
Almost. He got my coach.
Ready, set.
From the 43, here's 2nd and a couple.
Get up. Look at the Cowboy 80.
Bronco switch. Bronco switch. Ready?
They run it once more with Judkins. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Big Grady Jarrett shuts it down.
It's a gain of 2 yards.
They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard.
Here we go. Shot. Go.
Now, Shador. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. They'll get 19 out of that play. It's a Browns first down.
A gain of 19 yards.
Well, they finally are able to convert on a 3rd down. And, Mike, when you look back at a box score, some of the biggest indications of how well the game went. Of course, you don't want to turn the ball over. How do you execute in the red zone? And then how are you on 3rd down? 3rd downs typically lead to long drives. Long drives tend to lead to points. It's not a real complicated formula. Stay on the field. The more snaps, the more plays, the better.
From the 35, here's 2nd down and 9. Sanders will throw it. That's into the hands of Judy on the right side. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
The Browns first
Ready,
down.
ready. 19 tight. 19 tight.
At the 25-yard line.
Ready. 70 Rangers.
Now, Sanders. That one out in front of his big target. They cannot connect. And it falls incomplete. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
60 Maverick. Let's go. 40.
Now it's Sanders. Over the middle to his tight end, Njoku. And they'll have 1st and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
That's another Browns first down.
Red. 18 run. 91. 10 to 11. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Sanders going to throw again. That is caught to the goal line and in. Jerry Jeudy. Touchdown, Cleveland. Not going for 2. They'll kick the point after. He's got it. And the Browns will up the lead to 5.
Browns 14. Bears 9.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. Oh, he's got
Nice run.
past the 30.
Nice run.
And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line.
10 at their own 39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Williams. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. On the ground, it's Swift. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46.
Gain of 15 yards.
A gain there of 15. First down, Chicago.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
To throw is Williams. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this 3rd quarter.
2nd down and 10.
So try again. It's 2nd and 10. Off play action. Here's Williams. To the left side. He's got Clement. And he will be taken down. A big pickup on what will be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Throwing
is Williams. He'll go right back to Komet. He's got it again. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Truth be told, the tight end probably would have been better off dropping that ball. But let's talk about this corner. Not only diagnosing the play, but being physical enough to bring the big tight end down for a loss.
Throwing again. Williams. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety.
No, it should be a flag.
It's in the game.
This.
We've had a lake effect snow band sitting over Soldier Field since about 9 this morning, and it's not supposed to budge anytime soon.
Oh, great.
The good news, the folks don't seem to mind here in Chicago. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the Chicago Bears. What we can see of the ball appears to be teed up and ready to go. And off we go from Soldier Field. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Play action. Now Williams. That's caught left side. Burden. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play. Second down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
What is going on?
They'll fake the give. Now Williams. And his throw here is incomplete.
This is what defensive coaches ask of their defenders every single ball game. Get a hand on every throw in coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
Working out of the gun, Williams. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Moore. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. Call it a gain of a yard, and that'll bring up 4th down. They'll go. Here's Williams. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
What is it on?
They'll run for the first time with DeAndre Swift. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Get him.
Down the sideline he goes. Touchdown, Chicago. DeAndre Swift, 52 yards. And the Bears will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
Well, earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
Extra point through the snowflakes, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
Now
after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go. Here we go. Go.
They'll run it. Here's the rookie from Ohio State. Fighting him off. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
At the 27-yard
Yeah,
line.
give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I think that's the type of run we'll continue to see throughout this game. The snow coming down, I don't expect a lot of big plays to be broken.
2nd and 6.
Here we go. Set. Cowboys 18. Panthers 19 tight. 19 tight.
Here's Sanders. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
Let's go.
Now Sanders. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And he is going to have a Browns 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And already down 7-0 after the touchdown a minute ago, so a 3-and-out here would not be ideal for them. Nice job finding his receiver there, and they get the 1st down.
On 1st down, here's Jenkins. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. No sweat from Montez Sweat that time as he makes that stop look easy.
At the 32-yard line.
60 by 6.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Browns in control of the football as they've got it 2nd down and 12.
19 right. You're not. Cougar 19.
To throw is Sanders. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, the defender was right on him.
70 Ranger. 70 Ranger.
Throwing, Sanders. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And
Whatever.
Another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 32-yard line. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it'll result in a fresh set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Jenkins going to run it out of the gun. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
That's taken in. Isaiah Bond. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. 9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. Sanders. And he is caught. And he is going to have the Browns 1st down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Bears are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
What is up?
Right back to Swift again on second down. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to 3rd down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
Here's Williams. And that will be incomplete.
Partner, we've got ourselves a ball game, and those guys on defense, they came to play. Slipped up on their first series, but they're definitely settling in now and letting it be known that points won't come so easy again.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. And this will be a Bears first down as the tackle made just shy of the 30. Now a timeout called for by the offense, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
Vegas, Vegas!
To throw, it's Williams. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Looking to throw is Williams. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10.
Ready, sir?
To the air, Williams. He's going to take another shot here. That's caught inside the 20. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the left hash, a 31-yard attempt. Santos' kick is up and through. So another scoring drive there, Charles, and an early 2-score lead.
You'd like the 6 there, partner, but you'll take the 3, and I think they have to be happy about the way they moved the ball in these first 2 drives. They have to feel good about their opportunities the rest of the game.
So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
Cardinal, Cougar 19.
Well, indeed, start on the ground to run that clock. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. The lake effect snow set to continue for the second half of action as we are back underway. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
Well, the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense has thrown at them. Now they want to have a plan of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive, but get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well. That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Checks it down to Jenkins. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
He's got a man. That's Bond. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first. They'll run from the gun. It's Jenkins. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Come on. Ready.
First down, right back to Jenkins. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
This a 2nd and 7 from the 37. To throw now, here's Sanders. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
Hey, let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him, because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 20-yard line. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter. From the gun, it's Sanders. That's going to be caught by Judy. And the Browns are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Sanders to throw. Touchdown! Jerry Jeudy from 8 yards out. And the Browns are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter. So it took them a little while, Charles, but now they have their first points of the game that come here in this 3rd quarter.
And more often than not, Brandon, when that happens, you find yourself down 21, 28 points, and not really with a lot of hope, but with that touchdown, they're right back in this game.
Point after here coming up. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now.
Makes the score Bears 10, Browns 7.
The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change. Because otherwise, that could overrun your team. You got to be careful right here.
3 quarters in the books. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. To throw, Williams. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Grant Delpit. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. A critical error there in a tight game of the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator. It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball, and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there, not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Let's go. Ready, ready.
An inside run with Judkins. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Quinshon Judkins taking it in from the 20. And the Browns have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. An inside run with Judkins. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Quinshon Judkins taking it in from the 20 to kick this one off. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the 2nd half. They'll need to change that here. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Open man down the field. That's a Dunze. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line.
Well, this is where an offense needs to show what it's made of, and in fact, where a quarterback needs to show what he's made of, trying to engineer a 4th quarter comeback, and he hits a big one right there.
This might burn me. This might be perfect, though.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire.
Now 2nd and 4.
What is up?
Here's a toss play right to Swift. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left.
Well, the elements, the crowd, the situation, this is NFL football at its best. Here's 3rd down.
They'll look to throw.
And this pass broken up. But the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
On 4th down, here's Williams. To the left side, into the hands of Adunze.
God damn it.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have
I had him in the backfield.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Back to the running game with Swift.
He will push his way down to about the 14.
Here's a 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Browns' 14-yard line.
Oh, brother. Bleed it. Bleed it.
Pass caught by Burton.
I'm a little surprised right here. They got 3 timeouts left. The clock's running down, and they aren't using them. Those timeouts do you no good at home. Use them now.
They'll try and run here with Swift.
And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4.
That's another Bears first down.
Swift. He is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way.
Now they get the timeout. It leads you to wonder, will they kick it here or risk running another play and possibly not getting down in time? We'll see.
2nd down, goal to go.
Back to throw.
Williams looking to do it himself.
And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing
damn it.
stages.
A dazzling facility located here in the heart of Atlanta, Georgia. Welcome inside Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Cleveland Browns and the Atlanta Falcons. Here's the punter, Bradley Tinian, to get this one going. And away we go at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Starting from the 5. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackling.
Take
29.
over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's first and 10. Now the first carry for Quinshawn Judkins. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That play good for 17 on a first down. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Going to the ground again on first. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got second and 11.
A loss of a yard brings up second and 11 at the 45-yard line.
Another one for Judkins. Down to the 44-yard line as he nearly picks up the first.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? That's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Third down run from Judkins. Ooh, they're on it quick. He's not going to get the yard they need, Brock. He only gets back to the line. That's going to bring up fourth down.
You felt it the second this play bounced toward the outside, this defense responded. They pounced. That was their chance to get to him before he could get the couple inches he needed for a first down.
He finds Njoku, complete. Down the left sideline he goes. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. David Njoku, the touchdown. So a touchdown on the board for him, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
And here is Schmidt to send this away. Devin Tompkins to return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Running back sent in motion. Pennick's going to throw straight away. Complete. It's Bijan Robinson. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
He got mighty close, didn't he? But they marked him just short of the first. He's at the 34. Working quickly here.
Brings up third down.
Third down give to Robinson. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's fourth down.
A loss of a yard.
3rd and inches, and you hate to see that run go backwards. I just take myself back to a huddle, and you know you're imploring your guys, listen, just give us a little bit of a push, and we will move the sticks. Instead, the defense is energized with that stop.
And he stops. The call to go for it from their own side backfires on him with a turnover on downs, and that's a great field position. First down now, ball at the 33. On the give, here's Judkins. And he stops quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got second and 8.
He's brought down at the 31.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Here's Judkins on second down. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
Jesse Bates. It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
So while they're in the huddle, partner, we've arrived at the end of our first quarter. The Browns on top early. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. We're ready now for the second quarter. Browns in control of it. They have it 3rd and 7.
70 Timberwolves. Panther 11. Panther 11. 79 Broncos.
Throw here, 3rd down. That's him on the quick hitter. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
They'll go. It's Sanders. Escapes the pocket. That one's cut by Tillman. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. That's a gain of 10, and staring at that turnover on downs instead, they pick up the first.
That's such a good example, Kate. You don't have to be an elite runner to be a good thrower of the football on the run. The same fundamentals, the attention to detail to be a good pocket passer, they show up on the run as well. That's an excellent job getting the completion.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. He's got it. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns take a 13-0 lead. It's a Jerry Jeudy touchdown.
Doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. He's got it. Touchdown, Cleveland. That's the Browns. And the Browns double their lead to 14. And here is Schmidt to send this away. Fielded at the 7. Trying to reverse it on the kick return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10. At their own
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Penix working from the gun. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. That brings up 2nd down.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the 1st half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
So it's going to be 2nd down and 10 on the other side, Brock. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Mercedes-Benz Stadium in just a moment. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long.
How did he get that wide open? He should have had a guy on him. You know what I mean?
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
At the 38-yard line.
Penix on 1st down. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backward.
Ugh.